Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and by the way of how the thumbnail is going to be out here with our time for today, yes, this is going to be the finale, and yeah, we ran into a problem with Blue, and I knew that that was going to be somewhat of an issue, because I did not expect about what type of Pokemon that he was going to be using out, and he actually did have a Pokemon that was going to be, I want to say, somewhat of a weakness for myself, because majority of my Pokemon were going to be able to get hit by some fighting type moves, or it was going to get hit by some ground type moves, and unfortunately Blue actually did have one of those Pokemon that did have two of those different weaknesses for me, and that's where we have been landed out here right now. So I'm not going to go and spoil out with anything all that too much for you guys, because I know that we want to go and jump into the battle for when it does happen, and then I'll go and kind of give you guys my brief details of what happened throughout our way out here. But for right now, we got some different trainer battles to go on and experience with, and that's exactly what we're going to have to go and do. And now so far throughout the different trainer battles that were here, it wasn't all that too bad. Most of my Pokemon were taking pretty much of a good job around over here within this way. Now, I know that we still have to go and do some training up with both with Archie and also Van Halen. I'm pretty sure that by now, I think those two Pokemon should at least be somewhat doable for this type of gym here, but I know that probably a little bit later on, though. If we were able to go and head off into where Moss Deep City was going to be next, I would have been able to go and at least try to do, like, I want to say a lot of different ocean route training within there, because if you guys don't know about Generation 3, there's quite a bit of some different water routes that are going to be showing up, and there is a lot of different swimmers and other trainers that are out there, so that would be really nice to kind of at least help out a little bit within those Pokemon there for whatever type of randomized Pokemon we were able to get some EXP with. But within these two videos for today, though, however, we are going not only just be doing out here with Nova Hoenn, of course, but we're also going to have to go and jump into some Super Mario Galaxy with my friend Kevin, which that should be pretty fun. And now I did go and test out the new type of thing that I was doing on OBS, because I don't know if you guys have ever known about this before, but there's like a way that you can like kind of remix your files and stuff. So I have been using the TS files on OBS, and hopefully everything is going to be working out well throughout both with Wonder and also with Super Mario Galaxy. And I know that currently I haven't really went and uploaded those videos just yet, because I know that this video is, of course, a post-recording, but you guys may probably see the Wonder and the Galaxy stuff happen a little bit later on throughout the time. Anyways, throughout the rest of the other weeks that follow forward throughout within the month of April, and probably within May, that's going to be happening as well too. But now we got ourselves to make cargo, which that really shouldn't be all that too hard. I know that we do have Baxter that can go on and take care of both set of moves, because I know that we have both with what's it like with Surf and also with Earthquake at this point in time, which that's pretty wild, if I have to say so myself. Well, at least that return move is not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot, because I'm pretty sure, and I think if I went and did any type of attacking and then McCargo went and set up for that return, that could possibly do a little bit more extra damage than what was going to be happening there. But either way, we're all good, and that trainer is now down and out. And I have to say, here for Winona's gym in Oras, this gym, I have to say, is one of my favorites compared to the original one. Because the original one, I want to say, was really annoying, because like I got myself confused quite a bit. Here for this type of puzzle, though, for this one in Oras, wasn't all that too entirely complicated. It actually made a little bit of sense for myself to at least kind of know exactly where to go and move all these different type of doors and switches and stuff that I have to go and use around within this area. Because like I know that there was like one in the original Generation 3 of like going into Winona's gym. There's like that one little puzzle, and like that one puzzle, like you have to like try to like at least precisely put where the one switch is gonna be, and I've always had trouble with that. But for this one here, not even that much of a problem. So pretty simple as it is. So there we go. Already knocked out with the snubble there, and oh my god. Right from an easy Pokemon to somewhat of a little bit more of a crazier Pokemon, we got ourselves with Steelix. Now, Steelix shouldn't be all that too entirely bad, because again, we can go for both for like an EQ, or we can go for a potential Surf out here as well. Now, we do have the Mystic Water set to Baxter, if you guys do recall. We do have that Mystic Water that we went and picked up from back over at the Weather Institute, because we did have the cast form and everything, and it did come prepared for that one particular item there. Okay, Dazzling Gleam, that's not that bad of a move. We're okay for that. my dude could go and take care of some very, very damaged moves, and he could be able to eat all that up, no problem. So yeah, and well, by the way, when we do go into Blue's gym, I believe, I do believe that that most of his Pokemon are going to be from his original team that you would be able to go and face off within a within his gym. That would be happening, or even in the Elite Four as well too, because I believe you could also face him like in the original Generation 1 game at the very end of the actual Pokemon League and stuff. But here we go, guys. So with a Mime Jr., that really shouldn't be all that too bad of a Pokemon, to be honest with you. Oh god, he's going for Bide. Yeah, I think a better idea is that we have to go and try to at least have him move as quickly as we can, or else this Mr. Mime is going to be a little bit more annoying than it actually has to be there. Yeah, it's going out for its second one. Yeah, one more of those Bides, and there's going to be a crazy type of move that's going to probably happen from his end, but either way, Mr. Mime is down and out. We can go and take care of that. And Baxter's all the way up to level 44. Archie's up to level 25. That's even great. And wow, we're going to be learning up with Techno Blast. Yeah, I think for me personally is that I think I'm going to probably remove out with Morning Sun. I don't think I really need to really worry about having a healing move all that too much. But I think having Techno Blast would be really fun. Because if we can at least find like the different drives and everything here in this game, that'd be pretty cool. Like, I wouldn't mind having like a fire drive for that, or like a water drive or something like of that type of nature, because that would be really helpful if we can. We got literally a Genesect move out of all things. Alright, well, unfortunately we can't really go ahead on over to Blue right away, but we do have this little puzzle here, which that really shouldn't be all that too bad. Just need to go and move around like that. And I think all that we have to go and do is just kind of just move off this little switch. I think just off to the left-hand side, and then that will kind of reopen things up again, right? Yeah, like that, and then just push it upwards, and then there we go. We already went and taken care of it, and there's only just one more trainer left. Yeah, we're going to bring out with Daz, since we haven't really used him out all that too much, so we're going to go and bring it out for the last of the trainers here. And let's see what we got. So this Birdkeeper brand is going to have a Railu out of all things. Okay. Well, we already kind of know exactly what Railu's moves are going to be, so I don't think we really should be all that too worried about it. So here we go. Let's set up for that Air Slash. That should be hopefully a knockout right there if it can. Somewhat. Hey, but there you go. We got a flinch off. So that's even perfect. And we can go for an Ice Punch there. Nice. Alright. All traders are down and out. All we have left here is to go for Blue. It's too bad that we never been able to go and reach all the way over to Red, though, because Red is like the last guy of Nova Hoenn that does have the gym badge for the very tail end of everything. It just sucks that unfortunately we never been able to go and do it, like to reach all the way over to that H badge, because we got ourselves destroyed by Blue here, of all things. But I really like the design of how they made Blue here within the within Nova Hoenn. It's actually really cool. Yeah, it kind of has like the same type of like bird's eye view shot, exactly what Winota was all about from before. It's just so funny to go and see like these different type of text bubbles that happen, and like it's like Blue is like, you're not even Winota. What are you even talking about? Alright, well, here we go. We got ourselves with Blue. Let's see what he's got. An Executor. Okay, well, I think we're alright for that. Because, like, I'm pretty sure we went about it with one of these guys just like the very beginning of our Nova Hoenn series for one of the beginning of the randomizer. So, like, these guys really shouldn't be all that too much of a problem anyways. We do have Shadow Force, which that's a big help for these guys to begin with. Alright, well, there's a Trick Room right there. Which, I think he just basically went and throw in his own move. Wow, he also does have Psychic, which that could probably hurt for a punch there, but I think we're alright. Look at that. Okay, not too shabby there. And let's go and see what we can do. So, ooh, wow, it actually has Hypnosis. Well, at least the good thing is that that Hypnosis did not go and land, or else that would have been a major problem, but either way, we went and got out with Executor, and that's a perfect what we want to go and do. Now this is where the problem is going to begin, and this is the Machamp that is here, and I thought for sure, I thought Daz was going to be able to really go and help out with the situation that was going to be happening here, and unfortunately I was completely wrong, because I went and landed out my Air Slash move, which I did pretty much decently well here, but that Dynamic Punch hits a pack a load of damage right there, and let me see if I can go and do it, and Air Slash our way for it. Now, we are confused, right? So, I'm going to try to see if I can risk it for the biscuit and go for the Air Slash, and unfortunately, the luck was not on my side, and this is where we get absolutely demolished here, because the Dynamic Punch never misses for what Machamp is all about, and we get ourselves lost by Caesar, out of all things. So, that's just lovely, of course. Now I'm in a pickle where I don't know what I'm going to do. I do have Archie, and Archie is the main guy that does have my other flying move, which I do need to keep on with me. So I decided to go and be like, okay, well, you know what? I'll go for fly, and I'm going to fly up in the air. And look what this man has. He has also a Storage, and it literally lands. What type of amazing luck is this? Okay, so basically now I lost 2 of my flyer guys. Well, somewhat. Well, because it was Caesar, but anyways, I lost both of those guys there. And now we're going to have to go and have to think about something else on my feet. Well, we do have EQ, or we can use Shadow Force, but I don't know if I was going to go and set for that instead. But unfortunately, it seems like EQ is not going to be able to do its job. I could have probably went for Surf because I do have the Mystic Water, and I could have went and boosted things up a little bit. But either way, I got myself completely demolished by this Machamp with having Baxter on my team. So now all I have left now is just going to be with Nitro or Van Halen at this point in time. And hopefully I can just try to at least see if I can get myself a win. Like, the Intimidate drop actually somewhat was kind of in my favor. I could have probably went for a Close Combat. Well, I don't know. Close Combat could have probably worked. But either way, it doesn't even matter because this man literally has a Hyper Potion out here. So I would have never been able to go and literally do anything. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to get ourselves hit by the EQ, of course. Now, yeah, here we go. We're going to start for Close Combat. You know what? To be honest with you, I should have probably went and set for Belly Drum, because then that would have probably kind of helped out a little bit more. But either way, I would have probably still got myself screwed over. Yeah, because this is where the problem lies here, because unfortunately, I only have just around roughly with some Soda Pops left, and I don't really have any type of Hyper Potions with me, and I should have probably bought some before I went and did this episode. Which that was kind of my own bad to begin with. Because I thought, like, for me personally is that, like I wasn't really anticipating that blue was going to be that entirely crazy. Because I wasn't really expecting to go and buy out Hyper Potions. But now, from what I get to go and see here from Machamp, yeah, it's basically going to go and destroy me. Yep, and just like that, Van Halen takes the last bite of the bullet, and we get ourselves a game over, and we're done here for the solo Nuzlocke series. Oh man, that sucks so much. Yeah, well, anyways, well, thank you guys so much. This is the last of the solo Nuzlocks that I'm ever going to be doing here on the channel, so thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you for the last of the 3 other solo series, which is going to be Yokai Watch, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.